I'm so unprepared tonight. It's not even funny. I was working on ads, thingy-majiggy. And welcome everybody to FarmVille2 Country Escape live stream with Scott and Jennilee. Joining me always, I hope, is Jennilee. Jennilee, are you here?
I'm here, Scott.
I had to turn the background music on. And Jennilee, you know, I was trying to think of a job for you this week, and the only thing that could come to mind, let me go to my game here. I hear that you were a FarmVille surgeon, and there was an incident regarding the goat and the sheep. What was that about?
An incident regarding the goat and the sheep
yeah, you were
that the surgeon would have to deal with. They were having a fight.
What were they fighting about?
I don't know. I don't speak goat or sheep.
All right, they were just scrapping it out. All right.
Right, and one of our lovely handy helpers got in the middle.
Oh dear.
And that's where I stepped in as the surgeon.
So you were surgeoning on one of the handy helpers, or were you surgeoning on the sheep or the goat?
No, the handy helper, because
Oh,
I'm a surgeon, not a veterinarian.
Well, can't a surgeon be a vet as well?
I think that would be that would still be a vet, but a different, I don't know.
I wonder if you're a bad surgeon, if you can go to become a vet. What do you think?
I don't think it works that way.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, I'm glad I stumped you this week. You really had not much to say.
Oh man, I've been doing good the last couple weeks too.
I've been making them harder for you, though.
You got me.
Well, welcome to the show, nevertheless. Did you have a good week?
You too.
Oh, thanks.
I did you?
I did. It's so close to Christmas. I did some Christmas minor shopping. I always fill my wife's stocking with stuff, so I did some shopping for that yesterday, and yeah, so anyways, Christmas is soon upon us. I made some t-shirts too for Christmas Day, so we're gonna wear t-shirts this Christmas.
Oh, I love that.
My son, he actually decided to write on one of the ceiling tiles in the basement. And of course Susan got really mad at him because he's wrecking the ceiling tile in our house. But he spelt the what he was writing fired up, and he was using the there's a fairy tale show. I know it's an anime or something he's into, and he was trying to draw the logo, and he wrote fired up, but he spelt fired up wrong. And so we all been making fun of them for the past 2 weeks, and we ended up putting fired up on the shirt in his spelling, so it's kind of funny. Anyways.
So he spells like his dad?
He spells just like his dad. I spelt, I was making a search and rescue sign at the shop today, and I spelt rescue wrong, so that was bad. But we didn't actually print it yet, so I'm okay still.
That's good.
Anyways, it's FarmVille talk, not talk, shop, work, and whatever else. So, how you been on FarmVille this week, Jennilee?
Very busy trying to get these event things done. I've been working my butt off.
Yeah, so I've been just pounding out Nick orders like crazy. In fact, if you take a look at my my water feature, I have only one more thing I need, a hook. So do you think tonight on the live stream I'll be able to unlock my water plot?
That would be nice.
I found that as I was going, I was getting I was getting hooks or rope or whatever those are. Let's check. I need rope, hooks, and anchors, and you can see I've got 4 out of 3 anchors. So apparently we need to actually save up hooks and anchors for the future plots. And I'm wondering if once you get all the plots, if we're just going to be stuck with hooks and anchors in our barns. You don't know that, right? Because you have no idea yet.
Oh, wait, did you say they're in your barn right now?
Yeah, like I have, if you go to my barn, yeah, they're putting them in there as well. So that's, again, lots of people are frustrated with barn management this week too, right?
Well, that makes sense though, because like with nets are not kept in the barn.
That's true, they are not. And so you can see the
little ticket thingies that you get, those aren't kept in the barn. They
true.
go over to the little tent.
That's true. So my anchor is there. What else do I got here? And you know, I've been having a problem too. In fact, you know what really irked me this week? I was doing my frozen forest, right? My my gnome workshop. And I found that I could carry 40 plows at once. Did you find that as well? Like you can max out your plows at 40?
Oh, yes, I did experience that because I had a lot of stuff, I think, for phase 3.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get as many plows as I could before I went to 4, and same thing.
See, that's what I was doing. I was trying to stock up, and I had one more toy to find on the reindeer tail in the frozen forest, and I ended up clicking on a square, and it gave me 4 toys. You know how sometimes you get 4 toys? Mm-hmm. And I had all this other stuff built, ready to redeem for more shovels. And so now my barn is just filled with stuff. I don't even know what event it's for and stuff. Like, it's got so much stuff in it. I'm so screwed up. Like candied fruit, 12. I'm not even sure what they used candied fruit for. Like, holy moly. I don't know about you. Cardamom. I don't even know what cardamom is. Do you know what cardamom is? Looks like coffee.
Nope, but I know I have some in my barn.
Yeah, it's like cardamom honey chai. Like, I got so much stuff in my barn that I have no idea what it's for. I'm just hoping the event ends soon so that I can clean up some of this space. Because you can see that there's 3 days, 3 hours left for this one event. And then I think, when do we get the gnome workshop? Oh, same time, 4 days, 3 hours.
Did you notice too this week? I saw it both on Facebook and I also heard it in our co-op chat. People are very frustrated because the items that you make for the event, say you need to make a special butter, you can't later sell that. It's stuck in your barn. You cannot sell it. It doesn't show up when you go to the market. So you have to exit out from your barn.
Really?
Yes.
I know what you're saying. I'm still having trouble visualizing what you're saying. But, so you're saying that you make an event item and it's in your barn, but you can't sell it on Global.
Right. So, you know, the one...
I know what you're talking about. I think, and then you have to exit out, right?
Like right now I'm collecting anchovies, and then you use the butter and you make the buttered anchovies.
Yeah.
You can't sell buttered anchovies.
Huh. Interesting. We're gonna have to send that off to our support Zynga people and get them to look at it. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's just a mind-blowing confusion mess. So how's our chat room looking? Do we have any chatters in there today?
Yes. Hold on. Anne said cardamom. Cardamom is a spice.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, let's say hi to our chatters.
Hi, chatters.
So with us today we have Brenda and Jenna.
Brenda and Jenna. That rhymed. You have to do them all in rhymes now, Jennilee.
I'll try.
Okay.
We have Glenn and Donna.
Glenn and Donna. It doesn't rhyme at all, but welcome, everyone.
No. We have the lovely Liz is with us tonight.
Hey, Liz. Nice to see you, and I'm so sad about Rocket. Did you hear about Rocket, Jennilee?
No.
Oh, dear. You may not want to... We won't talk about Rocket tonight. Bad news. But anyways, welcome, Liz. I hope it's the same Liz. Is it the Liz from our co-op before?
Yeah, that's why I said Liz.
Yeah.
But now you got me worried about Rocket.
Oh, it's sad. It's so super sad. I don't know if Liz wants us chatting about it over the airwaves, though. Liz, if you want to let us, if it's okay to chat, let me know. If not, we will just not continue. But anyways, who else did you say Glenn? Someone named Glenn?
Yes, we have Glenn.
Glenn's new.
No.
Oh, all right. Is Glenn a boy or a girl?
Oh, now that I don't remember because names get very confusing in here.
Welcome, Glenn. Anyways, regardless.
We have Andy.
Wow, that's awesome.
Andy and I was going too fast. Andy and C-Gene.
And C-Gene?
Yes.
So you have to say so you're trying to combine the names. So the next names you have to combine as well. Hello, Andy and C-Gene. Welcome.
We have Janine and Justan.
Janine and Justan. That kind of rhymed, but not really. But that was close.
I'm trying.
Right.
Not really, but I'm trying.
Okay.
We have Kesha and Diana.
Kesha and Diana. It's fantastic that you both are here with us. I like how we're doing 2 at a time, actually. It's quite fabulous.
And I think I'm caught up. If I missed anybody, let me know. But I think that's
Did you put all those people on our wheel as well already?
I did, and I already see them on your screen too. Like they updated.
It's working so well. Doesn't it work well when we test it before we get into the live stream?
Yes, it does.
That does work good. I'm just panning for stuff. So yeah, I have a clogged up barn. I was doing so well, and I'm trying to do a barn upgrade, right? Like how you get nails and padlocks and whatnot. And I'm looking at, oops, that's not the right button. I'm looking at my farm, and I've got all the padlocks I need, 24 out of 20, but I'm short like 11 nails, 12 nails, 11 nails. And I'm short shovels too. I think I have a shovel ready. Let me just check. I do. So I'm just going to keep pounding out shovels here. But the thing I don't like about when you're going for the next upgrade is that you have to get all this stuff, like 55, that's like 100 items almost in like stuff just to upgrade for 10 spaces. It makes me just want to throw away my locks and padlocks so that I have that extra 100 spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you'll be mad at yourself later.
I don't know, will I? I mean, I have a 505 barn. When I get to 510, do I really need all this stuff? Like, if I just look through my barn here really quick, I have 9 bass fish and 16 blackberries. Do I really need 16 blackberries? In fact, I'm just going to cook up some jam while we're talking. So delicious, some blackberry jam. Yeah, I just used 10.
Brenda made a good point, and so did Andy. We're missing the Scots, and there's no Frank.
What? Maybe because you screwed him up yesterday when we were going to live stream last night.
I screwed him up. He screwed me up.
Frank, where are you? Oh no, I hope you're okay. Anyways.
He confused me when he said, "Oh, you only got a couple hours till the live stream."
So
I said, "No."
So there's no Scots, no Frank, but we do have a Glenn, so that's good.
Yes, and Andy.
And an Andy. That's true. Well, we'll have to find out where they are. Maybe we bored them. Do you think we bored Frank?
No.
I hope not. We love you. We miss you. Cool. And so Frank's not on our wheel. So you should put. I want you to add a spot on the wheel that's not Frank. So if so, at least he can have a spin at the wheel.
To add who? Frank?
Yeah, add Frank, but put Frank's not here or something. Just to add a space. Anyways. We'll see if that works. You know, I was experimenting on the wheel. I was adding people just in case Andy brings like 50 friends to the live stream, and to see how many people you can fit on the wheel, like how small the sliver. Oh, I heard that. How small the slivers get. Are you there?
I'm here. Sorry, I was checking on Andy. I'm not Andy. I was checking on Frank.
Oh,
and Andy made my phone buzz.
Andy, stop it! You're making people's phones buzz. She has her phone right against her microphone. See, so whenever you text her, it's like that. Really. Oh, there we go. She did it again. That's like 3 times.
It's not me. It's them.
It's them, but you have your phone next to your mic or something. Anyways, blah 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 blah. Anyway, okay. So what should we talk about? We have some posts from our live stream page. Should I bring one of those up?
Hold on, let me catch up on some chat first,
sure.
if that's okay.
Yeah, you go for it.
First, Glenn says his chat's not working. I'm sorry, Glenn. That's like the only chat I see from you.
What? His chat's not working? How do you know if his chat's not working if he's posting stuff?
Well, I wonder if he tried posting other stuff, because that's all I saw.
Oh. All right, well,
and then
it only works if
Kesha...
you post that it's not working.
Right.
All right, good stuff.
Kesha is saying that she's having issues with her boat race freezing, and she wants to know if anybody else is having the same experience.
I haven't. All I've been doing is collecting my Tulio guy on boat race. I haven't been contributing at all. In fact, you know how I'm doing Nick over and over and over again. So the last one I chose was Nick, and I still didn't manage to complete a points for Nick. I don't know what the heck's the deal with that. But so what about you, Jennilee? It's working. Seems to be working for me.
Yeah, mine's been working pretty good.
Let's see. Whoops, I just clicked on it. See, that's a glitch that I have happen. I go to click on an event in there, and it disappears like that. It's done that twice to me now. Let's see. 6 Nick orders, 3 Nick orders. I have a feeling 3 Nick orders is where it's at. We're going to select 3 Nick orders. Seems to be working. Because you know what? Oh, I won't do it quite yet. We'll wait a little bit before I try to get my last water plot. My water plot. So, anything else in chat, or would you like me to bring a slide up? Brenda sent us a slide. I can bring that up.
Ooh, yeah, let's put up a slide.
All right, let's put up a slide. Let me find it. Do I have background music on? I think I do. Oh, I do.
Can you hear me if I'm chomping on a chip?
Yeah, but chomp it. Let's hear it. Whoa, that was deluxe. That was a good one.
Did you hear it?
You know that some people watch YouTube videos of people just eating things and whispering and talking?
That's weird.
It is weird. I think it's called...
But if they like that, they can listen, because I think this is the 3rd show in a row I've been eating.
Uh-oh. What happens? What does it mean if you eat a lot? Do you tell me? Hopefully not.
I don't eat a lot, but at 8 o'clock at night when I eat dinner at like 4 or 5, because of the kids, I get pretty hungry.
I had Subway for dinner. My son bought me Subway. He works with me on Thursdays and Tuesdays, and so he's like, Dad, do you want me to buy you dinner tonight? And I'm like, okay. So we went to Subway.
That was sweet.
Yeah, it was nice. Okay, we have a slide from Brenda. I'm bringing it up. And it's called, Is This a Glitch? And she's pointing to her fruit trees that are kind of half there and half not there. Did you see that on our page this week?
Yes, I saw it on our page.
So I've noticed this definitely is a glitch, at least as far as I can tell. Right, Jennilee? What do you think? The display glitch. I'm just going to turn it off for a second. And you know what else I noticed? I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go to my goat. When I click my goat... I'll pick my yarn doll. When I click my goat, watch just above my goat where the grass is, right in front of the honeycombs. Oh, it didn't do it. Totally was shuddering. Let me just zoom out a bit. Maybe I have to be farther back. Not doing it now. It was so doing it earlier. You know what it could have been? It's because I moved my goat. I lifted him up because there's another glitch we can talk about tonight too. Anyways, I was getting some weird display glitches on my goat. When I clicked on it, the whole ground would shake. It's doing a little bit, but not really much.
What?
It's like an earthquake. It was so strange. It's not doing it nearly as before. And it was blurring all the bottoms of my honeycomb pot things. It was super strange. Oh dear, Frank's texting again. Yes. Meep. Cool. Anyway, so my glitch that I wanted to show you guys just didn't work, so that sucks. Let's try the cow. Come on, cow. I think it's always Anne who speed sees my cow. Oh, only 2 from there, but we're gonna try my backup cow. Like a backup dancer, really. Just sits back here. Oh, no bonus milk. Oh, last week I think I got bonus milk. I think I got bonus milk the last 2 weeks in a row. Sounds like you're eating something and typing, one of the two. It's like you have gumballs in your mouth and you're rolling them around back and forth in your mouth against your teeth. That sounds like.
Oh no, I just realized that the group that I'm typing on, I don't think Frank's in there, so...
Which group? We have a group? You have a secret group? What group?
Uh-oh. No, yes, our secret group.
We have a secret group?
But Frank's not on that secret group.
Oh, that secret
so when
group.
When I'm saying, where's Frank?
On that group? Yeah, no one knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, they all know what I'm talking about, but then I
see.
confused people because they said, oh, I never listened to the live stream. Am I supposed to be there?
And that was probably Sharon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't mean to confuse her. Oh, I feel bad.
Now you've confused her. Now she's going to come over and be like, hey guys, what's going on?
Damn it, now I have to find Frank.
That's like secret group number 4, right, Jennilee?
Right.
I have got so many Facebook secret groups, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I know.
It's okay, though.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's a good thing you can label them.
Yep, I just forgot which groups Frank was in.
I swear your phone is like sitting right on top of your microphone. It's such a loud buzzing in my ear when the thing goes off. So let's talk about oh, there he goes again. You got to move your phone, Jennilee. It's driving me crazy or something.
It's on my ear. I'm talking on my phone.
It's on your ear? Like you have your headset on or what?
No, like I'm talking to you like I'm holding the phone.
Oh, I see. Very strange. You have a loud buzz. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, let's bring up another slide. So thanks, Brenda, for bringing up that slide. I think today's episode, if it lands on Frank, it'll be the known as the glitch episode, because there's a lot of glitches posted on our website. This one was posted on our website, but I can't say who it's from because they told me they didn't want their name used. But you can see that there's some parts missing from the treasure hunting mode, and you mentioned this too, right? Earlier to me.
Yes.
So I think it might have been with the update, the water plot update, but I don't have this issue yet because I have the bottom section of my I'm gonna turn this off for a second. On my game, oops, just exited out of my game almost. On my treasure hunting mode, I still have a bunch of stuff to do down on this side, the south end.
So wait until you get it all done and it refreshes, because I've had that problem, and I think somebody posted a poll in one of the Facebook groups, and it seems like pretty much everyone's having that problem.
So I'm curious, Jennilee, how often are you doing these chests?
I have my moments. So sometimes, like this week, I'm doing my second round, but sometimes it'll take me like two or 3 weeks to do the full round.
Yeah. I find that I do them a lot. Like I'm doing them right now just because we're on the live stream. But when I need canvases or when I need salt and nobody is online, like I can't get them from the co-op, I'm asking for sea salt and stuff or canvas, and I can't find any from our co-op, I then go here and I click on all 3 chests and I see what I can find. That's typically when I do it. What about the chat room? When do you guys play your treasure hunting mode? If you think about it, there's so much to this to FarmVille, right? Like there's so many little tiny aspects of this game.
Yes, so I think I told you my neighbor started playing last week after our live
I
stream.
remember that. Yes.
So I haven't gotten to sit down with her yet, but now when I'm looking at my farm, I'm thinking, oh, I can explain this stuff to her. And I thought, holy cow, there are so many different aspects to talk about.
There is a lot to talk about. You know, like, it's actually, you know, originally I think the game is, you know, classic, pick your wheat, feed your cow, get your milk, and then repeat the process, right? That's typically what FarmVille is. But they've managed to add so much more into it. Like, you can...
I have to pause you for a major news update.
All right, let's have it.
We have found Frank.
Frank, where is he? Are you okay, Frank? Is he here?
He's here. I messaged him and I said, Frank, are you... What did I say? Everything okay? Where are you? And now he is in the chat room.
Yay, we have Frank. That's great. What was he doing?
I'm glad we found you.
Was he having dinner? Was he arguing with his wife?
Because she didn't want to play FarmVille.
There's a big fight going on at Frank's house.
Over FarmVille?
Over FarmVille. A FarmVille fight.
He said I fell asleep before the show.
Yeah, I did too. I fell asleep before the show, but it was last night and I was tired. So it was much before the show. Okay, so let's talk about events, because we haven't really talked about... You haven't really talked about your event. Are you done your... You're done your gnome workshop? I think I probably asked you this last week too. Are you...
So, I'm on the last phase for the pages.
I heard it's hard to get stuff or something.
It is, because there's 800 items you have to make, and I think I'm halfway. So I'm like freaking out, but I think I can finish that one.
What's the prize for the... Let me go to the Frozen Forest. Oh, was it Frozen Forest? Yeah, what's the prize? My prize phase is the keys, the speed seed, the silver tickets, and the gloves, which I don't really need. I want more nails. I think I'm probably done, but... So you got... What's the prize on the last round? You just get that the big bell, right? The big tower bell or whatever it's called?
Yes, and I think you get... what was it, 5 rings?
5 rings? What does it mean, 5 rings?
I think so.
Like rings of the bell?
Yes.
Oh, not like rings, like Lord of the Rings rings.
Well, no.
One ring to rule them all. And they added a Mount Doom. Did you know they did add... When they added the water plots, they added a bunch more land up here, though. You see that?
I did.
There's like a town in the distance or something. There's like a little building with steeples on it back here.
Kesha is saying you can buy nails in the prize tent.
Yeah, you can, and I have 88. I checked it this afternoon when I was looking. I have 88. Oops, that's not the prize tent. Ah, Janine, you up the pearl. All right, let's go.
Hey, we're behind. We're supposed to be spinning the wheel.
What? Okay, are we ready? Everybody's name that's on the show. Are you ready to spin the wheel? The episode dedication wheel. Is everybody in? Is there any names that aren't on yet? If you're in the chat room, say something so Jennilee can add you to the wheel. I guess that's...
You get 1 minute.
Okay, 60 seconds. While we're waiting, let's go over to the... there's a hidden cave way back here. There he is. You can see it by this volcano. Right above my... What is this called? Gnome Workshop icon button. There's a little cave in the mountains. I wonder if a Sasquatch is gonna come down, or a Yeti is gonna come down from that cave onto the farm.
I don't know.
That's a cool... There's like all these neat rows of trees back here. Anyways, all right, we're ready to spin the wheel.
Frank said the grand prize for the reindeer event is so silly. What's the grand prize?
That's the tower bell that rings and finishes all your crops or whatever.
I'm confusing the events. I don't like when we have more than one event.
I need to make my wheel bigger. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, it's large. Okay, we got Brenda, Jenna, Glenn, with 2 N's, Donna, Elizabeth, Andy, C. Jean. Where's Brenda? Oh, Brenda's the first one. And Janine, Keisha, Diane, and now we have just Frank instead of not Frank. All right, ready?
Yes.
You gonna count it down?
I think Elizabeth disappeared though, just so you know.
Well, hope it's not Elizabeth. Well, if it is, she'll have to get her butt back on here. All right, ready? 3, 2. You say it. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Spin. All right. Oh, pause. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. It's a spinning. It's gonna land on Brenda. It always goes by Brenda, like it's gonna. Oh, it's gonna be Elizabeth. Andy. It's Andy! Yay! Why did you tell me before I got to see it? I can't say it. Oh, so we have to be quiet while we're waiting for Jennilee to come up. Hey, Jennilee, has it landed on Andy yet?
I don't even see it spinning.
Really?
Yes.
Did it not spin for you guys? I hope it spun.
It's not spinning for me at all. Oh, now it's spinning.
Oh, you're like way behind. It's like Tuesday for you.
How am I that far behind
I don't
tonight?
know.
It's getting worse and worse.
It's getting bad.
Okay, it's on Andy. Yay! Good job, Andy.
See, Andy, you get to win twice with Jennilee. You get to win once with me when I spin it, and then when Jennilee finally sees it, you get to see it again. I wonder if it's because like you could totally, because I guess everybody hears it when you hear it, right? Or sees it when you see it.
No, I think they're on your time.
They're on my
Andy
time.
says he would like it in green, please.
All right. Well, let me make the screen smaller first of all, because it's like massive right now. Oops. Click on it. We'll leave Andy's name on there for now. Andy. All right, Frank.
I wonder how many times you guys are gonna win this thing.
We need a nickname for Andy.
Andy the Mandy. I don't know.
The Mandy. What is a Mandy? That sounds like feministic.
I don't know.
Andy the Mandy. That's a funny one though. Okay.
I don't know. Frank, where are you? We need a nickname. Are you awake enough?
Text. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Look what my date says on the screen, Jennilee. And I even thought about it.
I can't see it because you still have the wheel up.
No, what? It should be wig on. It was like a half hour ago that I moved that.
Oh, it's moving now.
Right.
Okay.
December 20th. Let me change this first. December 203rd. All right, we have a proper date on there. Sorry about that, people that are listening after and seeing the wrong date. And remember to click that like button, right, Jennilee?
Right. Click the like button, guys. Click it.
Okay, click it. We're gonna go click text green. We're gonna make her some.
Frank said it should be Raggedy Andy.
Ooh.
In green, of course.
I spell raggedy. Raggity.
Raggedy.
Oh man. Edy. You can tell that I own a sign company because I make so many spelling mistakes.
I'm really hoping you use like the autocorrect or like the dictionary or something like.
Raggedy Andy. I'm moving them all over. Let's put him up here. What if I made it?
Andy said nothing but Handy Andy. He doesn't want that one.
He doesn't want it. Handy Andy. Yeah, that's kind of. He's at the top of the screen. Raggedy Andy. We're just clogging up the streams with stuff. I guess I could have a more interesting font. It's kind of a boring one. Go down to the S's. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, I like that one. Well, it's kind of scripty. Anyways.
Andy says that's too small.
Oh, right. Fine. Let me find something a more appropriate then. A more manly font. Here, let's try this one.
I can't see. It's still in the future for me.
She's still watching the wheel going round and round. Green's not so good, Andy. Well, I guess I have to put him down here. There. I'll put him down by the wheel. Raggedy Andy. All right, there you are. Speaking of Raggedy Andys, I think I have some dolls to send in for Nick. Should we do my... should we try to get the last thing on my water plot?
Okay.
Well, I was saying Raggedy Andy because there's those Raggedy dolls, but I need just regular yarn dolls. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Do you see it yet?
Wait, Frank says font size matters.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so I'm going to put these in here, and we're going to pray for the right thing here. Oh, I got a rope. I don't think I needed a rope, did I? I needed something else, an anchor or something.
No, I can't remember what you needed.
Ah, it sucks. Let me check it. I have extra rope. Let me see. I need a hook. Darn it.
Hook.
Darn it. You are just chowing down tonight. How long I gotta wait? 3 hours for Nick. Everybody's gotta wait 3 hours for Nick, right?
Right. We're all gonna wait with you for 3 hours.
All right.
Frank would love that. Talk about some bonus stream.
Frank's gonna wake up in 3 hours and realize he's missed the stream and this was all a dream. It's a stream. It's a stream of a dream, Frank. All right, we have a couple more slides to bring up. Let's see. It's 8:29. What does that mean? What time do we do the other thing?
8:30. We do the Anne episode.
Ooh, now.
Or the Anne item. I mean.
Okay. Now, for the Anne item, which is in another 30 seconds, I told Jennilee earlier that I was working on a little bit of a theme song music thingamajiggy, and I haven't enabled the green screen yet, which means the whole screen's gonna go blue when I play it, but you'll see Anne's you'll see our little theme music for our game going on in our stuff. But
that's not fair. I'm not going to get to see it. I'm going to have to rewatch this at 8:30.
Plus, you'll see a big.
I'm gonna have to...
Next week, everyone, you'll still see the background, and you'll just see the little and bubble moving around and this music. And I have no idea if the volume is going to work because I just literally. That's why the live stream was 30 seconds late today, right, Jennilee?
Right. And Anne already gave me the drum roll.
Okay, so. All right, well, here we go. This is the new and improved sequence to Anne's game, which we're going to play right.
Is it playing? Oh, sorry.
It's finished now, so we can talk again. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was really loud for you guys, and I'm sorry because I didn't have a chance to adjust the volume. But that is our new Anne's game opening. So hope you liked it. Anne, what do you think? The big blue box that you see that's there, you're not going to see that next week. It's just going to be her head rolling around everywhere. Did you see it yet, Jennilee?
Was it going to pop up for me?
It hasn't come up for you yet? Anyways.
I see a blue screen, that's it.
Oh, didn't you see her little head going round and round?
No.
What?
Oh, no, it's so slow for me. No, okay, it's just so slow for me.
We're going to play it again. All right, here we go. Okay, I see your head. It's going around. It's going up and down. It's bobbing all over the place. And now it's getting bigger and it's going smaller. How's the volume, live streamers? Is the volume okay for that music on that? Anyways, let me know. Any other chat to catch up on?
Anne says she has a banjo.
Yes, that's what it's called. That's what that theme music is called. Something banjo.
Frank said, so fancy.
It's fancy. Oh, Frank says that we need the Canadian anthem as background music. We could do that too.
It never... Oh, now it's playing again for me. Holy cow.
You are so far behind.
I see your head bouncing now.
Are you on episode 38 still? I mean 37.
Right?
There you go.
That's crazy.
All right, well, let's bring up another slide, shall we? Oh, wait, we're playing Anne's game. What the heck? You just totally lost track of that. Okay. So Anne's game, we were playing Anne's game. So we're going to bring up a picture in a second, and this is like my favorite picture of all time. Did you take a look at this before, Jennilee?
No.
All right.
I know she sent it, and I know I did see it, but I avoided it with my eyes.
Anne has given us a picture of something that's apparently farm related that we need to try to guess what it is. And
I did notice that her picture did not look farm related. I did notice that.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. She'll have to tell us later because I was certainly confused when I saw it. Anyways, if you know what this item is that we're going to bring up on the screen, don't tell everybody yet. Let us guess for a while. I don't think anybody's going to know what this thing is, but we will have to check that out. And we're just going to talk about it and see if we can get it. It's usually a farm-related thing. Not FarmVille so much, but farm. You ready, Jennilee?
Go ahead. It's going to take me an hour to see it anyway.
Oh, I almost clicked Anne's game video again. That was so messed up. All right, here we go. It is on the screen now. Jennilee, you'll get it in a half an hour, but
okay.
People out there, it's looking like it's sitting on a dime, an American dime, so it must be an American item. And it's got wings like a fly. And I don't know if it's motorized or if it's elastic band powered or what the heck it is. But it is weird looking. Do you see it yet, Jennilee?
Nope.
Seriously? How far behind are you? It's a quarter, Diana says. Diana. That shows how bad I am at a dime. So now that makes all the difference, because if it's a quarter, that's even larger. Jennilee, are you still saying it's not on your screen yet?
It just came up for me.
Ah, that is so crazy that's how far behind.
I wonder why it's getting further and further away.
That's really strange.
What the heck is up with the wings?
I don't know. It's got like fly wings, right? And has anybody ever seen this before? And Glenn also says it's sitting on a quarter. Andy,
is it sitting on the quarter, or is it like hugging the quarter?
Maybe it's
like, is there a clip on the other end?
Maybe it's flying around with the quarter. And see, that's how as Canadians, we didn't even know that was a quarter. We thought it was a dime. I thought it was a dime. I don't know what Andy thought, or who else thought, because the oversized.
C. Jean says it's an oversized paperclip.
Oh, it's like it's part of the mechanism thingy, and you just slide it on.
If it's on a quarter, then it's really small.
It's so bizarre looking. I mean, there's not even like electronics. It looks like it just like it has wings. So I have no idea. Like this is totally a stumper. And what the heck would you use it for? Is it a tool? Is it just a toy? What is it?
Well, it looks like if you picked it up and put it flat on the quarter, it would be smaller than the quarter, right?
Well, the base part is, but the wings hang over, don't they?
Right. But the rest of it, the body of it.
Okay, I know what this is. I know what it is. You want me to tell you?
Oh, Anne says it's a golden snitch. It could be, but we're missing the golden part. Maybe that's the bottom part of the golden. You know what, Anne? I think you're right.
Okay, so what?
That's what it is.
What this is if you steal this quarter and it's hot, right? Because it's like hot money. You put this little thing on it and you push your thumb on it up and down, and the wings flap, and it cools the money off. That's my guess.
That's just silly.
I know, but
what does that have to do with a farm?
I don't know. What does any of that have to do with a farm?
Andy says it's a vending machine drone.
Oh yes, that's true. You put the whole thing in and then it flies back to you.
Right.
I don't see any moving parts other than the wings that look like they flap up and down when you push down on that thingy-majiggy.
Maybe you put like a teeny tiny camera on it and it flies around watching your farm at night to see if anyone's like...
It could be,
like
but...
foxes or wolves.
That's like just about as good as a guess as my money cooling downer.
Money cooling downer.
My money cooling downer thingy-majiggy pressing button thingy-majigger.
Well, it's Andy's episode, so I'm going to go with him and say it's a vending machine drone.
All right, that's true. Andy, you win.
But I don't know what you would do with that on a farm.
I have no idea. Well, maybe it's showing that if you have a farm, you don't have any money because it gets flown away because you're always broke.
Oh.
Because farmers are always like spending tons of money and not making much.
C-Gene says, I give up.
I give up too. I have no idea. I don't really.
Frank says Andy wins.
Yes, Andy wins. Yay, Andy! Well, should we?
I give up too.
Should we let Anne let us?
Oh, Janine gives up too.
All right, we're all giving up. So if you do know what it is, post it. If you have no idea what it is, Anne, what the heck is it? We're waiting for your remarkable thingy-majiggy.
I wonder if Anne just gets the biggest kick out of us sounding like
probably
goofballs
doesn't
not
even. She
knowing.
probably just posted like, I don't know what it is. I just found this interesting picture and stuck it up.
She says it's a pollinating drone inspired by bees.
No way.
Whoa.
No way. It's not a drone. There's no way that's a drone. That's fake.
So Andy, you were right. It's a vending machine drone, but it's a pollinating drone.
I think that's fake
same
news.
difference.
I think it's fake news.
Nope. I think Andy wins.
Andy, okay.
Good job, Andy.
Andy, you win. We're clapping for you. There we are. Everybody's clapping for Andy. But I don't believe that thing would even work. I think it's maybe it's a conceptual artist's rendering of a pollinating drone.
No, I don't. Anne wouldn't be wrong.
Well, maybe it's a drone that finds quarters, because that way you can let it go and it would just
a quarter finding
drone. Because it's on a quarter, you know. I would be more inclined to believe that. What was I going to say too? Oh, while we were guessing what this was, while we were talking about it, somebody posted a chat about something, a question. Did you see that? It was way back up. You'll have to rewind a little bit. I saw it.
Somebody posted a question?
Yeah, because I was reading it.
Oh,
yeah.
It was Kesha. Let me see. She said, I have a question. How does any co-op score 100,000 and 200,000 points in boat races?
I know, right? And I have a slide for that, so let's bring that up right next, too. Let me turn off the Anne's thing.
Oh, thank you, Anne. That was a good one.
That was a really
you got
good
us.
one. That was awesome, Anne. That was the best. So I think that was on the boat race cheat slide. So this one here from Sherry on our live stream page, she writes, so you can now hack the boat races, ? The top co-op has only 30 members in it. It is impossible to have over 104,000 points. Our top players have maxed out in bonus and have done tasks every 4 hours and still have barely over 2,000 points. It's also sad that the boat race is still broke for many of our co-op members again this week. I wonder what's broke about it. Interesting, because it's usually working pretty good for us. Tasks are not counting, and that was me just adding in there. I mean, not that part, but before. 5 different people have different scores in our boat race. Yeah, we've had that happen before. It seems a lot did not have their bonus count this week either. Several have 0 points when many have also. So I don't know. I don't know how hackers are hacking the boat race. But yeah, clearly I saw one with over 1 million points today.
You saw one with over 1 million points?
Yeah, a boat race with over 1 million points. I think that was posted.
What the heck? What's the point of doing that? And it must be like a co-op full of people that like cheating, because I don't see how anybody else would be okay with that.
I don't even know how.
Unless it's like a smaller co-op, maybe like how Frank's just with his wife. Like if it's a smaller co-op, maybe.
I guess so, but I don't. Again, I don't even know how you. Like, are they hacking into Zynga's servers? Like, how are they changing the number server wide? Or like, it's so weird for me. I don't understand it. We're gonna have to do some digging, Jennilee, figuring out what's going on.
I agree.
I mean, adding keys is one thing, but hacking your boat race, no idea.
Right.
That's a good slide, though, Sherry. Thank you for bringing it up. Zynga, fix boat races because we don't like cheaters.
Fix it or shut it down.
Shut it down. Let's get that shut down. Okay, let's go see what I need to do on my farm. Lonely on my. Oh, I got my blackberry jams. Do I have a helping hand? No, I still gotta wait an hour. Moving right along. There, he did it. Look. Oh, you can kind of barely see it. The whole grass shimmers when I click on my goat.
Well, I can pay really good attention since it's going to take 20 minutes.
You'll
to
let me know what
me.
happens. Ooh, someone just threw a snowball against the side of the house. Kind of fun watching these guys running around doing silly. Let's bring up another slide, shall we? Shall we bring up?
Do you have more slides?
I do.
How many do we have?
I don't have that many more, but I have another one. This one is called. Did we do Mona's glitch yet? No, we did not. Mona Wilson.
I didn't see your ground shake.
It's shaking, believe me. I notice it on my iPhone a lot, like really a lot. My whole thing shakes. Anyways, Mona posted on her live stream page. She said, Scott, Jennilee, here's a new glitch. My carrot plot shrank. LOL. So you can see here, Jennilee, in 10 minutes anyways, you'll see it, that one of her carrot plots is like a mini version of the other ones. And we've seen this before, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it happened to one of my crops at one time. And I've seen this, I guess, I wonder if Sharon is here, because Sharon apparently, she's playing on a PC, and she's like, her stuff's moving like crazy. She lifts up a plot and it doesn't put it back in the right spot, and all of her stuff is screwed up. I know that putting the affected plot into your back porch and then replanting it from your store fixed it before, but apparently with Sharon's problem, she has a whole bunch, not just one item, so that could take a while. But anyways, that is weird. It's a display glitch. So what happens is, let's try to get it to happen on my farm. Turn it off. Whoops. Go to, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. So, for example, we go to this carrot patch and we lift it off the ground. And then when we put it back on the ground, like right here, it just goes into that square. But how the glitch makes it look is it makes it look like it's like that. And then it goes green and then plops in there and it goes all weird. Very, very strange. I got an unusually large amount of keys this week on the county fair glitch. How about you, Jennilee?
I felt the same with the county fair points.
With county fair points?
Yes.
What do you mean county fair points?
Like every time I logged back in, I was getting the
glitch.
County fair points again.
Yeah, from other players, right?
Right, but every time I clicked on them, I was getting county fair point rewards.
Wow.
So, like, I got 1,500 one time, nice. And then I logged out. And then the next time I came in, I got another 1,500.
That's so weird.
I was doing the...
Huh? I got so many keys and speed seeds. I was like, I'd log in, and I wasn't even logged in. I was just playing, and it said requests, and so I clicked on it, and there was like 5, boom, boom, boom. And then I closed off chat, and then did some farming, went back, and it was like the same 5, boom, 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 boom. So I'm like at 650 keys right now. I'm very happy about that.
That's awesome.
Is there anything in the store we can buy yet? There's all these limited time ones.
I've been looking over and over again, a couple times a day. Nothing exciting yet.
Well,
maybe next
tell
week.
you what, I think after Christmas or after New Year's or whatever, if they don't have one, I'm going to have to either buy a hound dog, a Siamese cat, or a tabby cat, because I think I need an extra one of these farmhands. Did you buy any of these, Jennilee? These 400 key ones or 600 key ones?
No, I think the only person in there that I've spent money on, it wasn't even a person. I got the cow that gives the 3 milk.
3 milks, yeah. I really wish we could buy this owl because it is one cool looking farmhand. The ornery owl.
I do like the owl. I wish it was permanent. I would get it.
I know. I would get it too.
It's
Zynga,
so cute.
make it permanent or we're going to shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down.
Shut it down. Down. Hey, I did one of 3 nicks though. That's cool. Get some more milk. Do you find that Nick has been asking for the same stuff? Like I've been doing Nick like crazy over the last week, trying to get this farm plot or this water plot. And I find that's been asking for trousers and glass horses. Well, you've seen what I've requested on the co-op chat in the last couple of days, right?
Right.
It's been asking for lemon-scented candles, so you can see I've got those made. But the same kind of stuff over and over again. Have you noticed that from Nick, or you don't really do Nick much?
No, I've noticed too. It's either candles, corn dolls, or like you said, the glass horses.
And sometimes it's like 1 item or 2 items, and other times it's like 7 things.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I can't wait till my barn is clean. I'm gonna have to. Oh, and then I was doing this event because apparently, for this first one, which should be pretty easy to get, 10 speed seeds and 5 golden gloves on phase 1. But I think phase 2, yeah, 3 nails on phase 2. So I kind of want to get to phase 2 of this. So I think I'm gonna spend the next little couple of days. And I mean, at first, phase 1 and 2 should be pretty easy, right, Jennilee?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the one I got stuck on the longest was 3. I felt like I was on 3 forever.
Yeah, 3 gives you padlocks, I think. Let me check again. Oh yeah, you can see it right down there. I don't have to click it. 3 gives you 2 padlocks and 2 golden gloves. But I want the nails, so I think I'm just going to do the first and second phase.
Well, so I got some chat for you. Anne says, get the tabby cat.
What does it do? Is it good? Does it give you things? Does Anne have the tabby cat? Chat room? What do you got?
I don't know. Andy says St. Bernard gets you extra copper. Anne said she's saving up for the reindeer.
Extra copper from the St. Bernards.
And then Janine, I think she told us this a few weeks ago, she said she got the reindeer and she loves it.
What reindeer? Are you mean the one that's temporary?
No, the reindeer that, remember we had this conversation? Boy, I have a bad memory.
I have a bad memory too. What are you talking about? Are we talking about farmhands? Because that's what I was talking about.
It looks like one of the prized horses, but it's a reindeer and you feed it and then you get the rewards.
Now, is that temporary? Is that a permanent temporary thing though? Or is that in my thing? I have a thumb.
It's permanent.
Right, but is it permanent? Like, can I buy it like in January or do I have to buy it now?
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay, where is it? Prized reindeer.
Oh, Kesha said tabby cat gets 2 chives.
2 chives. Handy. So what does the reindeer give you? Repeat that. We talked about this last week too.
We did. I can't remember what the reindeer gave. Oh, Janine, can you tell us again? I'm sorry.
Darn it. What happens if it goes away and they don't have a sale on anything and then I have 600 keys that I don't have to spend? What would it cost to buy 400 keys? Is it a lot? Let me check the key. Let me check the price.
Frank said when they weren't so cheap,
$20.
they gave away the reindeer during a Christmas event. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Jenna said reindeer was broken for a while and gave 4 butter and 4 sugar.
Wow.
But generally, Janine said it gives 2 butter and 2 sugar.
I love butter. Do you like butter?
Yes, I make it all the time.
Butter
like every time I'm on, I'm making butter.
so fun to make. And do you typically find yourself using it for your trout?
No, because I like doing the smoked trout. Like if you go on at any point of the day, you'll see I'm posting smoked trout all the time.
I see you on, like every time I log in, I see that you're on. I see like, I go in, what happens is I end up going into global, right? And I'm like, okay, let's see what's in here. And I'm like, oh, Jennilee's posted a bunch of stuff because it's not even on co-op, right? It's just like whatever. And then I'm like, is she there? So like I post, I won't say necessarily, hey Jennilee, how's it going? I'll just like be just monitoring the chat or just playing and I don't see anything. And then I'll click back in global and your stuff's been sold and nothing else has been replaced. And I'm like, oh, you must log on a lot.
We must be just missing each other.
Could be. Or I think you log in and out lots though, right?
Yes, because every time I go outside, that's my me time. I sit and I check my farm and then I go back in. So I'm on for like 5 minutes and then I'm off for 2 hours and I'm on for 5 minutes and I'm off for 2 hours.
Have you ever set your alarm for FarmVille stuff, like on your phone? So for example, like Nick's every 3 hours, right? So 2 hours and 39 minutes. Have you ever in the history of FarmVille, and this goes out to the chat room too, have you ever actually set an alarm on your phone or your smartphone to remind you that you have to do something on FarmVille? How about you, Jennilee?
I have not, but that's a good idea because you kick yourself later when you forget to do it.
I know, because if it takes 3 hours to do Nick, and that's only like, I don't know, what, 12 times a day or something? Not even that many. 8 times a day. No. Yeah, 8 times 3, 24. That's if you're up during the night. So you can't do it very frequently. But I have done it when I was, what was I doing? I think I was doing it with the pond once. I had a speed, like, you know how it takes 4 hours to do the pond, but I had a faster pond. Let me see. 4 hours faster. Is it 8 hours on the pond or 4 hours? It's 8, right?
It's 8. Mm-hmm.
So I have right now the pin, so it's only 4 for me. But I had the pin that last time too, and I was trying to get event items or something from the pond, and so I was actually telling my phone on a timer every 4 hours to go off. Totally done it. Guilty. What about our chatters? Chatters, have you had that?
So we have a lot of chat right now.
Yay.
Donna said it doesn't go away. She's talking about the reindeer. The reindeer doesn't go away, like you said. In January, will be gone. It'll still be there.
But will it still be there for me to buy? I know it'll still be there for her. Okay, that's interesting. How long has it been there? Because I don't even remember seeing it, except for...
I think I've seen it there for a while, but I don't recall.
All right.
Frank says he has to set his alarm for this show.
And then he sleeps through it. You know, that's one thing I don't have to do. I have yet to think or to forget that it was Thursdays. I've often had a Wednesday where I thought it was Thursday, but I have never actually had a Thursday where I've been like, oh no, we live stream. Or not oh no, but you know what I'm saying? Have you?
So just once, and it was yesterday when Andy said we have a couple hours until the next show.
And I was typing,
and I panicked.
I was typing when Andy said that. I was replying to his comment. I was typing, and then all of a sudden Andy's like, "Oh, I mean tomorrow, right?" And I was like, "Seriously, you don't get to put my funny, witty comment down before you post it."
Oh, and then I yelled at him not to shorten my week.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Hold on. So Diana said she's never set alarms. Janine says she has, but not too many times.
Mm-hmm.
Kesha said she sets alarms for boat race bonus.
Nice. That's a good idea.
That is.
You know what drives me crazy? I think I mentioned it earlier. Is when the boat race runs out, the timer runs out to do your thing. Drives me crazy. But anyways, cool.
And then Glenn says he's never done it. Andy said guilty. I have set alarms.
You know, that's how you can tell if you're like a really, really FarmVille addict. Is when stuff starts revolving around FarmVille. Like, I know that a lot of us use FarmVille right before we go to bed, right? Like, you're sitting there trying to think about forgetting about your stressful day, and you're just farming away and stuff, right? But you know, it's like if you wake up first thing in the morning and all you're thinking about is harvesting your pond from the night before, then you might be addicted to FarmVille.
Well, I'll never forget in our last co-op, the first one we were in, when the leader said that going shopping with her husband at the supermarket, he would ask, "What do you need?" And she'd say things like, "Oh, I need 4 blueberries or 4 blackberries." And
that's true. And that's funny too, because often I'll be at the grocery store and I'll see something and then it'll remind me of FarmVille as well. That is true.
I only think of it when I'm shopping if I bring my bag with me.
Your FarmVille bag.
Yes.
I still have mine sitting up on the mantle here. I like it.
I do too.
I don't want to.
Thanks, lad.
Thanks, lad. Lad sent me and Jennilee FarmVille bags. We're ever so special.
Yeah. Esther just joined us. She's late again. She said she needs to set an alarm. She needs to set an alarm for that.
For the live stream, a live stream alarm. Well, you know, Esther, if you go on YouTube and you have an app on your phone for YouTube, you can actually set an alarm on our YouTube channel for the show. So when we go live, you'll get a notification.
Right. So I never get the notification until after we get off the phone.
Really?
Yes, because normally you and I are talking 5-10 minutes before the show.
Right.
So it doesn't go off for me, but as soon as we hang up,
right,
it's going to pop up on my phone saying notification live stream.
Weird. Do you know what else is weird I noticed on my video that I made for my musical number that I did, my glitches video? When I play it, it says that we're live. Like, it says that the live stream is live, and it's like it takes me to episode like 13 or something. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if that happens to other people when they listen to it, but it happened to me. It happens to me every time. Country biscuits. Wonder what the most made item in FarmVille is. You think it's country biscuits?
That one, or The soup, farmer's soup,
Yeah,
maybe?
Well, it's got country biscuits, though, you use every 15 minutes, right, in the Glade?
Well, I have the pin right now where, just like you, so every 7 minutes, so...
That's true. The pin. I love the pins. Those we got from the boat race, right?
Andy just said, since it's my episode, I pardon you, Esther, for being late.
Oh, all right. You, Esther, you weren't on the wheel, unfortunately, but you're now pardoned.
And Frank said he just saw my message saying, "Where are you?" We found you, Frank. It's okay.
We found you. That was weird, but no Scots yet, except for me.
I know the Scots are missing.
That's okay.
The Scot and the other Scot.
How many watchers are we at?
14.
Hey, 14. That's nice. If it was February, it'd be Valentine's Day.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, I need country biscuits. I always call them county biscuits. How about you?
I do too. Well, I don't call them that. I say it in my head, and I think, why do I do that?
Most stuff I say in my head wrong. I really mean something different. My head is really not very interesting. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not very correct most of the time. That is one happy sheep. It's jumping up and down very hard. It is 8:56, Jennilee.
I know, the time has just flown by.
It has flown by, and I don't think we've talked about everything we wanted to talk about. Although there wasn't a lot of... Did I post all my slides? Let me check. We have Anne's game. We have the boat race cheat. We have Mona's glitch. Yes, we did talk about all of the slides I had. I didn't actually. You know what we should do? Just while we have a few minutes left, let's go over to... That's not the right button. I want to go over to the FarmVille page and search up some news. Is there any chat to catch up on while I'm doing this?
No. But I went and checked the page before we went live, and I didn't see anything exciting or new, but I didn't click on everything either.
Let's try the reviews, because there's always some good reviews in FarmVille2. Let's check out yesterday's review from Mary Rose Corarosa. She does recommend FarmVille2. She says it's an awesome game, very interesting game, ever perfect. Huh. And Charlene Smith yesterday says it's an excellent game, plays twice a day, relaxing and challenging. So bizarre. They have 2 from yesterday, and then that goes to October 11th. Maybe it's because there was a... oh yeah, there was a chat a few days ago. Sure wish to see all the problems fixed. Can't buy or sell anything. Her name is Sandy Wheats. That's a cool name.
So Frank just asked Scott or Jennilee or Scott, how many active players are in your co-op? I think we kind of just discussed this week. We have... And Anne just said too, we are at 50 players, but I think about 30 are active. I think because it's this time of year as well, there's a lot of people that aren't very active. There's probably a lot of things going on with Christmas and family, and
that's true. And
it's been very quiet in the co-op the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so.
But at the same time, there still is quite, like, whenever I request a helping hand, it's not very long before I get one. So that's cool too. Agree. But yeah, no, we're fortunate. And we also have a Facebook page, which many of you know about because you're in our co-op, but those of you who aren't. And we also have something called vacation mode, right, Jennilee? So what we do is we post an activity poll, and we just say, if you're currently playing, that's awesome. But if you'd like to be put on vacation mode for a little while, then we take you off the farm and then bring in other people that are more active. So, but we're full right now, 50 out of 50, right? Yes. We gotta kick some people out.
I was shocked to see we were at 50.
Let's see. You're at level 85. Wow. And Anne.
Oh, I should have screenshotted this morning. I was so excited because for the first time in like months, I did 60 orders this week.
Wow, that is crazy.
I told you I was playing a lot because of these stinking events. Like, I want to get them.
I ended up, I think, with 15 on my points last week.
Usually I just try to get the personal goal, like the 20, you know?
That's true. I'm going to sell a plush cat, some strawberry jam, and some pina noir. Maybe a pillow. Yeah, one of those two.
Well, I think if you guys, not if you want, but it would be lovely if you guys started saying goodnight.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Because it's that time.
It is 9 o'clock, and this is next week it's going to be, we're going to have it'll be after Christmas next week. It'll be the 27th. So we need to wish everybody a Merry Christmas tonight, Jennilee.
Aw, that's true.
This is like our Christmas episode, and you just found out now.
Oh, well then we can probably do something fun next week.
That's true. We can like do a secret.
Because it's Christmas week. Yeah.
That's true. And we'll have to find a Christmas farm item.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have to all bake cookies at our in our pastry ovens.
Right.
And we'll have to make a whole bunch of pastries. I'll put every cooker I have making all kinds of treats for next week.
Okay.
When we log in, it'll be just like a treat extravaganza. So anyways, with that too, Merry Christmas everyone, and that's my Merry Christmas wish for you guys. Hope it's a good Christmas for everybody with your families and stuff, because I know it will be for ours. How about you?
I second that.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for Christmas.
It's going to be a good Christmas this year. Lots of cool stuff happening. All right, so let's read some goodbyes. Anybody saying goodbye yet?
Yes, we have so far good nights as well as Merry Christmases from Mona and Andy.
Good night, Mona, Andy, and thank you for that, and Merry Christmas back.
Also from Kesha, she said Merry Christmas from the Philippines.
Yay! So far away. It's probably really nice there, right? No snow on the ground.
I don't have any snow either. I was walking outside in a short sleeve shirt today.
Yes, well, I'll send you some. I'll put some in the mail for you.
Okay, thanks.
Sure.
We have good nights and Merry Christmas from Frank and Janine.
Good night, Frank, Janine, and Merry Christmas to you guys as well. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys for the last several months.
Yes, I love it. We have good nights from Esther, Jenna, and Anne.
Esther, Jenna, and Anne. That totally did not rhyme, but that's okay. Good night and Merry Christmas.
As well as Donna and C-Jean.
Donna and C-Jean. I like the name C-Jean. It's just a very interesting, unique name, isn't it?
It's fun.
I have in my head pictures of what all these people look like, because some people like C-Jean, all I see is her dog all the time. But I have pictures of what they look like in my head. But what about you?
It's fun. I think we do that in the co-op too, right?
I think we do, yes. Like Jew. Jew, her name is Julie, but she spells her name J-U, and we totally thought she was Asian. At least I did.
I did too, and she's not.
That's funny. Awesome. Well, this has been a Raggedy Andy kind of an episode. So thank you, Andy, for your awesome namesake to be put on our episode. And Jennilee, did you miss any goodbyes?
No, I didn't.
So I'll let you say
but is it my turn?
Yes, go.
Okay. Want to say good night and Merry Christmas to everybody, and I hope you have a great time with your families, and God bless you all, and thank you so much for hanging out with us this year. I know we're going to talk to you before the year's over, but still, I just feel like I want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you guys and how grateful I am that you guys come out and hang out with us, and hope you guys have a wonderful week with your family and friends.
That was so nice. I'm almost crying. It was a very nice, a very heartfelt goodbye and good night.
Thank you.
And I second all the stuff you just said, because you said it all.
Aww.
All right, so with that, I will say good night as well, everybody. Good night. God bless. We will see everybody back here next week after Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.